A lot of you have been asking me about my brain surgery for the removal of my tumor. I'm doing okay. This is a fantastic question. I got a lot of them. This is probably the best one, so I'm going to answer it for you. Because I live in Colorado, it's a Democratic state. This place is very, very different. So a lot of the things that I'm going to tell you, you probably won't even believe. But we have very good healthcare, especially me, because I work for the city and county of Denver and for the government of Colorado. I'll explain it. Colorado passed legislation on January 1st this year called the Cover All Coloradans Law. And it covers all children and pregnant people regardless of immigration status. It's completely free. We also have Colorado Family, which is the Family Medical Leave Act. So it covers not only you if you're taking care of a loved one. Like when my son had my accident, I had my wages paid for like 3 months. I was taking care of him, so I didn't have to do any of that. And now the same law is taking care of me as well, because it not only covers your family members, but it also covers yourself. So I can go with short-term disability paid for fully by the city for 60 days. Colorado also has a referral program. So if you are in another healthcare and that healthcare doesn't cover you, they refer you to a different provider and they pay that provider fully. They don't question it. They don't even take more than a day. That's what happened with me. I'm with Kaiser Permanente. But with Kaiser Permanente, even though they're great, they do not do brain surgery. Brain surgery is super complicated, especially for a meningioma. So what they did was they referred me to the University of Colorado Hospital, UNC Health. And that hospital is the best in Colorado. It's the #1 hospital in the nation. It's been awarded a bunch of prizes and a bunch of stuff. It has like major researchers when it comes to neurology, including my doctor, Youssef, who is one of the best doctors, not only in the United States, but in the world. And he happens to be Egyptian, which is really cool. I haven't paid anything to the hospital, UC Health, and I haven't been billed really because they are paid by Kaiser. So every time they send me a bill, it's zero. They are required to send me a bill because in Colorado, nobody can process you medically or do anything if they don't tell you first how much it's going to be. They need to tell you ahead of time. They need to be very clear on it, and it needs to be in writing, and they did. I have not been charged for anything. I think they charged me for the MRI. I believe it was $240. And they only charge it one time. The rest of the time, it's free. It's amazing. I'm not going to complain. Healthcare here is incredible in Colorado, but we're liberal as fucking Democratic state. So everything, the maximum out of pocket that I paid for my son when he had the accident, I believe it was $3,500 in Colorado. Texas was fucking different. I had to go to Texas with him. These motherfuckers, they charge you for everything. Not in Colorado. But his bill was more than $1 million because he was in the ICU for 22 days and he was under treatment for like 3 months at Craig. But Craig is the same, right? It's a publicly held system that helps people with accidents. So he didn't pay much for that. I think it was $1,000. My maximum out of pocket is probably going to be like $3,000 because that's like, as far as it goes, I already have paid during the year in other tests and MRI and stuff. I believe my maximum out of pocket was $3,500. But my bill is probably like $900,000. I'm never going to pay that shit. It's going to be the healthcare system. It's what I'm telling you, bro. We have to vote liberal. We have to vote Democrats. Democrats are the ones negotiating right now everything that has to do with having affordable healthcare in the United States. If you live in a Democratic state like California or Colorado, you will absolutely know that this is to be true. I got benefits to not work. I get benefits to get vacation. I get benefits to get paid by the city of Denver from other people. I get a lot of shit. But I work for the greatest state in the United States, in my opinion. That's about it. I wish it was like that everywhere because I heard terror stories in Florida. And I for sure experienced shit in Texas when I was there. This is very different. Love Colorado, baby. Que te bendiga.